Hey guys, this is Abhishek from GadgetStube.com, and today we are going to do the quick unboxing and full review of Nokia Asha 205 dual SIM phone. Here we have the package with us, and if we take a look at the back side of the package, it runs on Series 40 OS, that is a Java based OS, and it supports Edge, not 3G. You have 3.5mm audio jack. You have the standby time, which is quite good, as you can see, 11 hours, and you have FM stereo on the device, and you have a VGA camera, and the device comes in these two colors, as you can see, and we have this color as of now within the package. It comes in blue and the orange color. And if we take a look over the package, you have 2.4-inch screen. You have Nokia Slam feature, with which you will be able to support the transferring of photos via Bluetooth in between the Asha phones, and you get 40 free EA games with the device. It is a dual SIM phone, as you can see, and the SIM slots are over here. One SIM will go inside the battery, inside the body, and the second SIM is hot swappable. And this is how the phone will look like. So, and when it comes to the offers, you get free Facebook connectivity for 3 months on the Idea network. So once we unpack the phone, once we unbox, so the first thing which we get in the package is the Nokia Asha 205, and this is how the phone look like. As you can see, the build quality of this device is pretty good. As you can see, some good quality of plastic has been used to make the back cover, and the front is also pretty good with a nice QWERTY keyboard over here. So let's take a look in the package. You get the Nokia Life booklet with this phone, which tells you about different applications which comes under Nokia Life for the agriculture, education, healthcare and other things. Here you have some information about the Nokia Slam feature, how to use that, how you can actually send the photos captured from images, and then selecting Nokia Slam with other phones, two other phones. You have the Nokia Asha 205 dual SIM user guide, as you can see, and rest of the things which we have in the package is the 3-pin charger, again a thin pin charger, as you can see, and you have the standard headphones which come within the package, and you also have a mic module over here to receive calls from the headphones. And that's all which we have in the package for this phone. Now, talking about the Nokia Asha 205 build quality, the device is fairly good in terms of the overall build quality. There is no sound coming out from this device when we try to test the overall build quality of the device. And also you have a nice QWERTY keyboard over here. You have dedicated button for the Facebook application which comes pre-installed on the device, and you have a dedicated button over here with which you can actually access messages. And this is how the home screen look like, and it is a dual SIM phone. And let me just remove the back cover to show you the phone from back side. So once we remove the back cover, you see the battery over here. The battery on this device is 1020 milliampere hour battery. You have the SIM card slot 1, which will accept a normal size SIM card, the micro SD card slot over here, in which you can insert a 32 GB micro SD memory card maximum, and the micro SD memory card is actually ours. It does not come within the package. You have a second SIM card slot over here, as you can see, and it will again accept a normal size SIM card. Now, as far as the thickness of the phone is concerned, it is around 13mm in terms of the thickness over here at this point. The weight of the device is also not very high. It is around 94 grams in terms of the weight. When it comes to the display, you have a TFT display. The resolution of the display is 320 into 240 pixels spread over 2.4 inch of display, and it gives you a pixel density of 167 pixels per inch. And as far as the viewing angles are concerned, viewing angles, again, because of the TFT display which we have on the device, are not very good, but they are pretty okay for a budget phone like this. Now, as far as the phone memory is concerned, you have around 10 MB of phone memory on this device. The phone book will accept around 1000 contacts to store on the phone memory. And as far as the internal memory is concerned, you have around 64 MB of internal memory. Now, these are all the applications which you get pre-installed on the device. You get a browser, which is a basic browser, but it loads the pages pretty fine, and it does have a zoom feature as well. especially for this screen. And you have calendar application, Nokia Life application pre-installed. You have mail, chat support on this device, and you also have a dual SIM manager over here. Both the SIM card will only work on edge connectivity. This phone does not support 3G at all, and when it comes to the touch screen, the screen is not touch sensitive, as you can see. Now the back camera which we have on the device is a VGA camera. When it comes to the resolution, it can record photos at 640 into 480 pixels. You do not have Wi-Fi connectivity on this phone or the USB connectivity also. When it comes to charging, you have a charging port over here, and you have a headphone jack over here which will accept a 3.5mm headphone. Any headphones you can use with this particular device. The video which you can record from the back camera will be of QCIF resolution, and that will be at 10 frames per second. Secondary camera on this device. When it comes to the useful application, it does have an organizer, a calendar, a voice memo. You also have predictive text input. When it comes to song playback, it supports MP3, WAV file, WMA and AAC format. The SAR value for this device is 0.70 weight per kg head. Now when it comes to WhatsApp, this device does not support WhatsApp, as we do not see WhatsApp application right now on the Nokia store. This is how the browser interface looks like, and it has the basic shortcuts for the Facebook, Twitter, Cricinfo and Nokia website on the home page. Now when it comes to the useful application, you have games, alarm clock, calculator, the gallery, voice recorder, to-do list, notes app, countdown timer, stopwatch. Now this is how the camera UI looks like, and let me just take a photo. And again, the overall photo quality from the camera is not so good. You can zoom in to the photo. As you can see, the photo is not at all very clear. And you can send the photo via SMS message, via Bluetooth to other Bluetooth phones, and via Nokia Slam to other Nokia Asha devices. Now the resolution at which this device takes the photo is 640 into 480, as you can see. You can also apply different effects to the photos and videos which you will take. You have the option of controlling the white balance. You also have a self timer in case you want to take a photo with a timer. And you can also go to the settings over here to change the photo size. The maximum photo size is 0.3 megapixel, as you can see, and this is the photo preview time. And you can also specify the default storage location for the photos. Although this device does not have Wi-Fi or 3G connectivity, but you can access internet by using the edge connectivity on your SIM card connection. You also have Asphalt 6 pre-installed on the device, and let's take a look over this app game. So let's play the demo game, and let's see how does the Asphalt 6 run on this device. So as you can see, the graphics are kind of very basic on this phone while playing this game. Again, you can't expect much from this budget phone. You also have other games installed. You can claim the games gift from EA, which will allow you to install 40 free games from EA for this specific phone. You have all these other games pre-installed on the device, as you can see. Now the available phone memory is 9.3 MB for the user, and this is our SD card which we have inserted into the device. That's all from us as far as the quick hands-on review of the Nokia Asha 205 dual SIM phone is concerned. Do let us know if you have any specific question for this device. We would love to help you. You also have a keyboard, the QWERTY keyboard, which will light up with LEDs which are below the keyboard keys, which again makes it easy to use in dark environment, in low light. So this phone is a pretty basic phone, comes at a price of around 33,000, sorry, comes at a price of around 3300 Indian rupees, and this is a pretty decent phone at that price point. Do let us know if you have any specific question for this device. We would love to help you. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.